Okay, guys, it's me again, Autistic Voice, coming at you with another video, but this one is a special video today. Donald Trump versus Jesus. Donald Trump versus Jesus. It's finally out, guys. Donald Trump versus Jesus. You see, as you're well aware, MAGA has its roots deep in the Christian right. But Jesus was the kind of guy who said, feed the hungry, give out free health care and all that stuff. And I wonder, cool, when are we going to start doing this? But no. You see, the thing is people, they tend to cherry pick the Bible and look at things that they like, and they frequently forget about verses that do not suit them. Is the Bible full of contradictions? Yeah. But, you see, that's the thing. People will frequently cherry pick it. They go, I like this, I like that, ooh, don't like that, not for me. Like, and the thing is that Donald Trump frequently goes after their perceived enemies, like homosexuals, transsexuals, Muslims, even though he's not really doing that after he accepted a $400 million plane from Qatar. And, he also freed 5,000 Taliban, 5,000 of them, including their current leader. So he's not as anti-Muslim as they seem to think he is. He is simply pro-Donald Trump and pro-making Donald Trump a lot of money. Pro-Donald Trump staying out of federal prison and things like that. But you see, the thing is like, the whole thing about Republican Jesus is just a myth. And it's been going on for centuries, well before there was a Republican Party. You see, all these guys like Kenneth Copeland, if Jesus ever walked into that church, the police would be getting calls very quickly, like, hello, there's this crazy guy from the Middle East, dirty Middle Eastern guy chasing around the pastor with a whip. And it's just like that, people. But you see, the Christian right will frequently quote Leviticus about, homosexuality being an abomination and all that stuff. But they often miss the verse about welcoming foreigners. They do. How often do you hear that quoted? Not very often. And, by the way, Jesus didn't say jack shit about homosexuality or transsexuals or anything like that. Did he say sell your cloak and buy a sword? Yes, he did. But you see, there's a lot of lessons in the Bible, and unfortunately, a lot of liberals and people on the left frequently just dismiss Christianity and all the lessons in the Bible. However, there are a lot of good lessons in the Bible. And I encourage you to read it. Now, as far as Jesus, they forget that Jesus had hundreds, well, not hundreds, but hundreds of thousands, but tens of thousands of angels. 70,000 in all, which was a total of 12 legions. And when he was going through the crucifixion process of getting arrested, beaten, and then finally dying a horrible death on Calvary, he could have called down the angels like that and would have been a quick reaction force, and probably the biggest genocide in human history, and subsequently the last genocide in human history. But he did not do that. He said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Now, you see, people have been trying to politicize Jesus to serve their ends for the past 2,000 years. And you see, therein lies the problem. You see, people can twist and turn to mold the Bible into what they want it to be. You see, instead of allowing Christianity to transform them, they want to transform Christianity. And you see, Donald Trump, and the reason why Christians frequently make excuses for Trump is because a lot of the people in the Bible were very, very flawed, such as Noah, he was a drunk. David was a womanizer and a backstabber. And there was just a whole bunch of other things. And by the way, Lot slept with his 2 daughters, so there's incest going on. The Bible is a very dark story, people. And it's like Stephen King, nothing is off limits, you know? But, no, it's just really, really horrible what some people try to do with this. I mean, they have called Trump, like, been ordained by God. I've heard pastors say things like that. And it's just not cool, guys. It distorts everything Jesus taught. Jesus was about love. Trump is about hate. And it's like, you know, Trump is cutting benefits, whereas Jesus handed out, you know, fish and things like that, and did a whole lot of wonderful things. He performed miracles, and he was giving out free health care, whereas Trump wants to take away people's health care. And it's just a contradiction. You see, there's a lot of things in this country that don't make sense to me anymore. It's like, you say Moulin Labe, and then you have a Thin Blue Line bumper sticker. You say, the government is running concentration camps, and yet you scream for tighter gun control laws. Just doesn't make any sense, people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.